Hello there, Aquarius, and welcome to a new Keys Edition Oracle Messages. So I hope you enjoy this. Now, this is a sacred moment to receive what's unlocking for you in the next 2 weeks. So watch for signs of passage, permission, and power returning to your path. And there's another special channel message from the key spirit itself. But before we get into your oracle messages of what's unlocking, Spirit's message to you right now is that you receive the key of revolutionary truth. Spirit is unlocking your next blueprint for collective healing. What once made you different now becomes your divine distinction. Now, let's see what else is unlocking for you in 2 weeks. And this is for Aquarius and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, you're meant to be set apart. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to be distinct. And hopefully you love that. Look at this. That distinct is bringing a lot of potential here. Now, let's see where this potential may be leading here to some form of action. Okay, so let's get a little bit more. See, this is something about you embracing this sense of new empowerment, and it is attracting something here that you want. Look at this. We've got the dragonfly. Be light-hearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. And wow, what did Spirit just say? That there's this thing about unlocking your next blueprint for collective healing or just healing for yourself. But whether you realize it or not, you are a soul that heals in ways that are unseen. So you do have this very powerful potential to bring the unseen into the scene and doing something here where Aquarius, you're meant to feel magical or even mysterious at times. Okay, so Spirit is saying allow the energy to move through you. That is Spirit working through you. Now let's see what else Spirit wants you to know when it comes to what is unlocking in 2 weeks. Now just pay attention to things that come to light. And when things come to light or you start to feel light, there's a moment of action here. This is a key here, right? So feeling light is a key and the action is a key as well. And here's the thing. It will be in tuned with some type of creative spark with you. It'll be attuned with something that is desirable for you. Some of you may not realize you're even taking action on it because it is coming from a place of inspiration, and it is leading to something that you will feel abundant about. Oh, I like you. You might be getting a lot of likes, heads turning your way. So take that how it resonates. But you might be finding out that you are an inspiration, that you are meant to lead. And yes, that someone likes you or people like you. But know that you may have a secret admirer here playing out. That's not coming in very clear, but it says someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. Here it is. You're feeling lighthearted. If you're single, for those Aquariuses out there that are single, you're loving it. You're enjoying yourself. You're enjoying encounters. Okay. And also, if you're not single, you're still feeling a sense of, lightness, being lighthearted, finding out that you can get to a place of rekindling some type of romance that feels new. Now, if it's not romantic, you're feeling romantic in life here because there's something that Spirit already has activated within you. And this is why I was saying Spirit is working through you. You're sensing it, you're feeling it, weaving something here. There may be someone that you might be dealing with now, or it's coming here, okay, because this is what's unlocking in 2 weeks, that may have fire placements and air placements, okay? Not necessarily, but that is coming out strong. So let's see what else is unlocking for you. we built, okay, I'm getting a song in my head. There's something that you're building here. And look, we got the hammer here. Okay, you're rebuilding. Oh, listen to music. There's something with music frequency. There's something about you really being in the flow of establishing, building, or rebuilding something here. Remember, we're talking about that inspired action. Let's get a little bit more about this hammer. This hammer is a sense of force here, right? Sense of being persistent here. Okay, let's get a little bit more about this hammer and what is it unlocking for you for Aquarius? It's like you're building something or establishing something that is coming from a very light, airy, high vibrational place. So I just want you to know that that's what you're weaving. That's what you're weaving with spirit. You're working with spirit. I'm telling you, my goodness. See this whole thing of unity? And that's another clue too. I feel that there's something about coming to light where, you're not feeling you have to be engaging with energies that feel that we have to force to a point where it's tiring, pressured, right? And not feeling like it's going towards some type of building up to, because there's a difference on how we can use this hammer. But spirit might be, spirit might be hammering some things into you too, where you're meant to share, you're meant to heal. Yeah, look at that. What does spirit say? You receive the key of revolutionary truth. Okay, we got that card of truth with that dragonfly. Spirit is unlocking your next blueprint for collective healing. What once made you different now becomes your divine distinction. This is it. You're meant to stand out. You might not feel comfortable with it. I know for some of you Aquarius, but I encourage you to be seen, be in a place of honor and respect, okay? Because you are in this place of great potential when it comes to allowing a higher force be in charge, but at the same time you're in charge of it too. Spirit is working on something for you, okay? And take it if it resonates, but something may be coming together here with like a spiritual unity. Now I'll read this, so take what resonates for you. Doing the right thing for the right reason, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works best for you. A spiritually minded community. This is the Hierophant. Oh, I want to get a little bit more with this too. So let's see a little bit more with that hammer and the unity here. Yep, here's someone too. And I can't help but see a sense of feeling far more superior in your personal or spiritual growth or approaches in life. Seriously. And this is just so fitting with the hammer with the emperor. I mean, the emperor would be the one that has the hammer here. Okay, use logic and see, you're using logic and structure to increase your success. See what you're doing? Getting organized, a firm but compassionate leader. That may be you. You may be doing that. But the thing is look at the word persistent, working on it, repetitive, rebuilding. This is what you're doing. This is establishment. This is creating or establishing some type of legacy that you can hang on to. And the emperor with this is also very fortunate too. Something really divine and fortunate is playing out too. So yeah, be on the lookout for some of you guys with someone here. Now you might also be dealing with someone that embodies a very authoritative figure here, okay? And there may be something, if it's been challenging, spirit is just saying, hang on, you've earned the right to be very strong in your own place. Okay. So I just see a lot of respect and honor that you're attaining, gaining, or will get. Okay. So just be on the lookout for that. Let's see what else is unlocking for you. We have Aries coming through with the Emperor. And someone likes you. My gosh, it's just too perfect. You know, I was seeing in my mind's eye too with this hammer, like nailing down a foundation. It's like what spirit is doing. Look at that stability. Something to hold you, right? To grow from. So know that you've accessed and unlocked more stability in your life. You might also be paying attention to more things that are creating stability. And I also feel there's something that's going to show you, because if it doesn't happen in 2 weeks, there will be some type of proof and validation that spirit is helping you with something that you are, you know, wanting to see come to fruition as far as stability. And that could be a partner, in work, romance, friendship. This could be about your financial situation here, your spiritual situation, and a combination, of course. But let's continue and see what else. I'm just telling you, too, that you are establishing something secure. So be unapologetic, too, when it comes to having to stay persistent, because you are in this place of awakening, going through your own prophecy here. The change you, okay, change the way you're looking at the situation. Yes, you've changed the way that you're looking at a situation, because here you are getting organized, and there may be someone here too that you're working with or that heaven is sending you to help you. You're embracing your uniqueness. Oh my goodness. Yes, because this is your divine distinction. Now, this awakening is awakening to embracing your own abilities, talents, and gifts that are being given to you here. Now, look at this too. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Is so interesting that we've got the dragonfly wings. Look at this. If we put it upside down, look at that. Okay, now I want to know if this is something, because you know what? This is something that you're going to have a temporary pause. Okay, isn't that interesting? Look at that temporary pause in action. We got the word action. There's potential action, but not just quite yet. Let's see why. Let's get a little bit more. Because something is awakening within you, but let's get a little bit more. See, it's not like it's not necessarily that you're not taking action, but you are using logic and structure to increase your success. And then we have the action. So let's get a little bit more of what's awakening here. Self-love. Okay, so you don't want to do something premature. Don't do anything premature. You're stabilizing. Oh, yes, you're stabilizing, which in other words is exactly what Spirit was saying. Crystallizing, right? Did we have the word crystallizing? I felt like we did. Or am I like, okay, hold on. That was okay, sorry. Sorry, Aquarius. That was that was another zodiac sign, but for you too. It was the crystalline key. Okay, that was Virgo. Now there may be something here with Virgo and you, but just like Virgo, this is a crystallizing. When you're in this place of self-love, which you're going to be, because you're loving something so distinct and beautiful about you, and something that is also very unique when it comes to how you're doing or approaching things, being creative. And yes, maybe also when it comes to the love situation, I would say that that also is something that is distinct and different. So don't get into a place and get caught up in how, and I feel that I don't even need to say this to you, but I maybe for some, maybe the young souls out there may need to hear this. It's like, don't allow others to tell you how you're supposed to have your life, your relationships here. Because when it comes to love, friendship, or whatever it is that's important for your life, it's not meant to be like other people's. Okay, anyhow. Yeah, you're meant to be in a place of pause, but it is only temporary. In the meantime, self-love is prophecy here. See how you're the key? I mean, literally, look at that. I've never noticed this with the hangman. This is so cool because if you turn it around like this way or this way, it could look like a key. Right? Wow, that's cool. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what else. Oh, hold on. Let me shuffle this. Because this is the thing too, is that you're really embracing the unity between you, heaven and earth, because you are the key. And here you are talking about the key. You're more aligned with a truer part of yourself. Not to say that you never were, but as we shed and release through life experiences, we do come to a place of more authenticity as long as we're, striving for that, which, your soul is a soul that strives for not carrying burdens here, right? Sometimes it's hard, I know, because we do love and we do have memories, but this is really great. You're just feeling so aligned with your mind, your heart, and actions. So there is a sense of alignment that is on purpose because you're the key. Your authenticity is the key. There's like a cosmic innovation that's going on here. Seven of Autumn. Have patience. Okay, remember that thing about pause. I feel some of you might get a little bit impatient. And remember, we don't want to do something premature. So that's just a little heads up, okay? Not all of you may need that, but you're sitting on something that's ripening. You're sitting on something that's ripening. You get to rest. You get to plan your next steps, right? Here it is. Here it is. You're that's what you're doing. And you're doing it with the heavens here. A prudent investment of time and money or money. Self-love, investing in yourself. Ripening your own fruit in your own soul. Stability. Let's see. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through. Now we got the moon. We have powerful epiphanies, intuitive epiphanies. Yeah, that's part of this awakening. Dreams too, letting go of worry and fear. See how you're letting it all go. You're being like something comes to light. You just feel lighter, understanding the truth of a situation. Now, the moon with the balance card, there's something here where spirit is saying your dreams are absolutely coming to some type of fruition. This is a card of fruition. Moon is dreams. Balance is emergence, a merging of the unseen to the seen, the opposites, the feminine, the masculine, merging together in a harmonious way. But it does take some patience, right? So enjoy right now this is what you're doing. Oh my God, you're totally enjoying something. I feel that you're stepping into, okay, you know what? There absolutely may be a bold idea that does become a divine mission, but there is prophetic dreams that sparks innovation, invention. Pay attention to that. But you are going to see more into the future or feel more confident about the future. So you've unlocked something here where you've accessed more, insight into the future. Now you're also in a place of just feeling good. Okay, in 2 weeks here, you're feeling good. Something is bringing things together here. Now take what resonates for you. Let's see, take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. See, it's like rising, and we'll know the right time. In the meantime, we're enjoying this time. So this is where I feel that you have more control over the here and now. And this is where you're able to nail things in a solid way. because you're present. You're accessing your new beginnings, plural. So sounds like you've got new beginnings in, multiple areas of your life. Maybe 3 here. Let's get more about the new beginnings. What's important for Aquarius to know about the new beginnings? Just need more time. It's happening. So don't get discouraged if things aren't happening quick enough in 2 weeks. Something is going to validate things here. But look at this. See, look, we're not running against time. Remember I was saying you are in the moment. And you're taking your time. Your new beginnings is actually a place where you're not rushing anything. That's the key. When you're not feeling like you're rushing anything, you're just working with what you have, your structure, your organizing, whatever it is. That's the key. New beginnings unlock effortlessly here. And there's no doubt when you know when to take that action here. Because remember, you're the key. What else? 6 of Winter. See, no need to rush. Positive changes are on their way. And you're welcoming some type of relief. Now, there may be a traveler here too. So you could be getting, you or another, maybe merging, experiences. Because there may be someone that's overseas here. But what this says is a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. We got the 6 of Winter. This is a time where you are feeling far more stable, far more in flow, and it's smooth sailing. And this to me is like a slow movement. So this is kind of a key too, where your movement, when you start to feel that pause, releasing, it's not going to be a quick, like, bam movement. It's going to be a very subtle movement. We have air sign coming through with the 6 of Winter. You're bringing fun into everything you do. You're juggling multiple priorities or jobs. And this might be a little bit of a stress only if you don't bring fun to it. I'm just pointing that out. But I feel that you are very good at bringing fun. So we've got exceptional talent for multitasking. Now the 2 of Autumn, we're in the balance. Okay, careful handling in the balance. You're far more stable than you realize. You're doing things in a way that's productive, graceful, not rushed, but also not slow. So know that you are coming into a place of really looking graceful between juggling things, materially, spiritually. What else? Now, I also see, take this if it resonates, it won't for all of you. Some of you may actually be finally alleviating yourself of someone or what may have once been a priority will no longer be a priority. Confidence, see? Your confidence is most likely oozing out because you've taken the right time here. You've done something right when it comes to the right timing. Confidence is high, right? Because we're in this place of self-love, and you're attracting probably most likely people towards you too. So let's see what this confidence is doing for you, for Aquarius. Now, Spirit is saying no matter what is going on, hold steady with confidence. That's going to be the key too for you, because that's definitely Emperor. And it could be confident in being unapologetic about your own authenticity and what makes you stand out. Here you are. Oh my gosh, you're showing up in your own reading here. Princess of Winter. Confidence. This is going to be okay, you're unlocking a new beginning of confidence, especially when it comes to perception, truth, communication, gaining and seeing information for what it is, and getting to a place, if in the past it may have been difficult, I'm just pointing this out. If it was difficult to receive some information, somehow this time around, if information comes to you, it's like you're in a place where it's just confirmation, and you're saying thank you. So information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. That could be, but not necessarily. Speaking the truth with kindness and indigo child or adult. Yeah, I could see that with you. Some of you may attract indigo child, children, and adults to you. You may have them. Either way, this is a new beginning. Inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Yeah. But anyhow, it is going to be a new beginning. So Spirit is saying, because it will be a new sense of confidence, allow yourself to not feel rushed with things that you are absorbing, because you're soaking up a lot of knowledge here. And the knowledge, whatever you're soaking up, it's giving you more confidence. I mean, look at the white snow leopard there. White snow leopard is an energy of solitary, being solitary, um, and having to reboot and recharge, having to take a little bit more time to reboot and recharge. Okay, let's see what else. See, I feel that you're just in more charge of taking more time with things too. Now, someone may appear that could be of a youthful energy as well, that will exude confidence. I would say just trust them, okay? Because they're coming from a place where we've got that indigo child or adult, so they're coming from a higher timeline, or higher frequency like you, even if they may be young at the physical age, but not necessarily soul age. Okay, see, you've overcome something here. You're totally going to get out of, if it still feels like it's lingering, some type of unfounded fear, right? Or questioning that, okay, yes, this is it. Something is going to be brought to light here. You got that moon card coming through, and you even have the moon on the 9 of winter, where something will alleviate any worries that you may have done something wrong, or maybe regret something from the past here, because you are again going to get some type of confirmation here that things are aligning just right. So you're alleviating unnecessary worries, stress, or unfounded fear. Where's and inevitability, stability? Let's get a little bit more though with this inevitability. What do you want Aquarius to know about inevitability? Just like the moon, right, has to go through its own cycles, we know, and I know you know this too, it's inevitable. Things have to change, right? Even our sense of stability changes, but Spirit wants you to know that you're eternally stable here, or stabilized with Spirit, no matter what. See what you're hanging from? Divine orchestration, divine energy, yin yang, yin yang, right? Balance. That's the same thing too. We've got temperance coming through. Let's see what is changing. Oh my goodness, yes it is. Here you are, and someone too. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. That could be the characteristics of this king of winter, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Right, you're getting advice from someone professional or objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. Okay, now let's see. There's something here because it landed on stability. So there is something here where it will be an unwavering sign or confirmation that the changes that have progressed has been aligned with some type of divine purpose for you. And I do feel that you're going to remain objective here when it comes to the changes that are emerging and forming and what you're unlocking. But the other thing that I see is power, achievement, because we are in the position of the King of Swords or the King of Winter. It's inevitable that you're going to feel very accomplished and right about something here. And I want you to notice, to me, this king is dressed in ancient royalty. So again, there's something about you accessing and understanding that you, no matter what you've been dealt with in life or what you have, right now, you do come from a soul line and a soul blood of divine royalty. This is why I kept getting this thing about being unapologetic. You're destined to succeed. Okay. Now in 2 weeks, oh my God, justice. Wow, Libra, the scales. See, remember what I said, something is going to require careful handling. And so you are being very careful and you're handling it well. Divine justice in your favor. You're taking your time to review details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. And remember this, inevitability, fair-minded. You're going to come to some type of great conclusion and new alignment here. Yeah, this is definitely like, karma playing out in a way where it has to. Karma and fate. This is the door here too, by the way. You're forgiving. Oh, you know what? Okay. Oh, yes, there's another story coming through. There may be someone here or you apologizing for being unavailable. Okay. Or, there may be a different way that you're approaching relationships. You might be giving yourself more time, right, and space so that we can get something cleared and clean. However, I was getting this energy of you not feeling burdened by something. And that's exactly what I see. You're in a place of being unburdened. Your heart, your mind, your spirit, right? Things coming to light. You are light. You've forgiven. You've forgiven or you're forgiving. Releasing and compassion. Look at that. Hand in hand here. So you're just really aligned with doing things that nourish your intuitive side and the intuitive side of others. But I do see that we're coming into more compassion. Let's get a little bit more about this compassion. Now, there may be someone here too that offers some type of empathy, support, compassion, advice. This compassion is tied in with your passion. Oh, I just said that. This compassion is tied in, oh my God, with your passion. We've got the twin flame, fire and this water type of energy, the merging, right? Feminine, masculine, or whatever. And the other thing I was talking about, the unseen, the unseen to the seen, the dream versus the reality. It's going to come in ways you don't expect, though. Just be prepared for that. You're going to see something or someone in a whole new way. That's what you're unlocking. You're also unlocking divine connections, kingdom connections. Rightfully so. You've unlocked compassion with passion. You've unlocked this twin flame energy where you are mirroring divine energies. Just know that. And that happens in your tangible world and the world of relationships. And yes, you're accessing a very deep connection here that is spiritual, meaningful, that goes beyond superficiality and time. This is why I was getting this message about just, in traditional sense, if you're looking out in the mass of how relationships are, they're very predictable, right? Oh, they met, they got married at this age. Most people, same old story, same old story. Yours is different. Yours is different, extraordinary, not ordinary, legendary. So there will be a story. This is the story in the making, and maybe a beautiful love story, because that love story comes from a place of self-love. So it's not like a place of obsession. It's desired, tempered with divineness. So that desire doesn't become possessive or out of control. It becomes stable. It becomes potential growth. This is a very beautiful energy that you've unlocked here. So pay attention to things that are mirroring your divine energy, and you know your own divine energy. Hermit. Oh my gosh. Fine. Oh, because I was talking about being solitary, and that's the hermit energy. You either are or will find a mentor. You're taking break from society. Yeah, rest. I mean, you're just taking a pause in life. You're on your own timeline. A commitment to your spiritual growth. See that unity, that emperor here. So you're doing something that is far more deep and introspective and warranted. Let's see what else. See, leveling up. Oh my gosh. And the emperor, absolutely. You're leveling up. What a good thing. You're going to know it. You've accessed it. Spirit wants you to know that your past actions have put you in a place of leveling up. And you're going to know it. There will be confirmation here. Look at 11, 44, stability. By the way, oh, and in this justice, it's 8, but sometimes the justice card can be number 11. 8 of summer, yeah, the desire. You're going for what you desire more, right? The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life decisions. So in 2 weeks, something is going to unlock for you where you will know exactly the direction that your spirit needs to move to. Or you've accepted this place of evolution, right? Even if that means others may not be on the same timeline as you as far as evolution, but that's okay too, because spirit has a lot to give to you. This is the thing. You're unlocking something where spirit wants to give more to you. We have water sign coming through with that 8 of summer. And we got the 4 of autumn. Yeah, you're managing your resources wisely because you're doing things in a very mindful, productive, stable way while honoring this sense of being a learning more about, maybe some of you a spiritual leader, or just, honoring that personal growth or spiritual side of yourself, achieving a balance in how you spend and save money, helping out those who are less fortunate. Balance. Something is creating stability here. Now let's get a little bit more about this 4 of autumn here, because there's a lot with that you're managing wisely, because we've got that emperor. So let's get more about this 4 of autumn for you. You might actually be maybe purchasing a little gift for yourself or for another. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, 3 of autumn and the queen of summer. That's that. Okay, this is the S. Remember when I was saying there's someone here that's going to be supportive and maybe empathetic, sensitive, and give you good advice. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, now this could also be you too, because look at this. We're managing our resources wisely, and the forces of nature are attracted to that. So you are attracting more resources to help build what you're building. You're following your passion, right? Compassion. Look, remember when I was saying compassion becomes your passion? And when you are doing that, listen, when you're doing that, oh my goodness, here's the key. Your compassion becomes your passion. That's the alchemist. And now we've got these earth energies and we are, producing real results in life here, especially when it comes to your career or, things that are important as far as, establishing something here. And you're being the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents here. So you may need to open yourself up because the Four of Autumn could speak that some of you may, close yourself off to, seeing what magic and talents you really have. Because here's the thing, you are unlocking a new talent. That's what you're doing. But somehow it's shaping your material realm here. Queen of Summer, loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. Yeah, pay attention to someone here. There's someone around you that's going to help you here too, okay? Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. Oh my gosh, see how you're taking control of a situation? You're managing not only your resources on the outside, but your internal, your emotional resources, right? Having your boundaries set here so that you can work on what you're establishing because spirit has your back. So yeah, I feel that you're really aligned with handling things in a way that's attracting more abundance, more success. And by the way, I mean, come on, you're going to have things just mirror back to you that says, yes, this is a divine treasure that you can treasure because it is a true reflection of a part of your soul. And I wouldn't go so far as to say that you have not come out. You've had, or maybe currently, there's definite. there, I know you've been through a very triggering karmic relationship too, one that had you questioning all kinds of things. That's a precursor. Okay, High Priestess, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action. See, you're really in play and aligned with spirit's time, and you're allowing spirit's time to work for you instead of the ego trying to force the time. And here you are, careful handling and careful reflection before taking action because you're getting true insights that come through meditation. See, you are getting that prophecy, that hangman, which was the awakening card, remember, there it is. Accessing new knowledge and wisdom. This is going to help put you in a place of holding something very sacred. So a sacred dream is being realized. Just know that. And the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying debt. See how we're managing our resources wisely. See, you're really getting in more control of things here. And be on the lookout for unexpected things coming your way, big or small, okay? It's going to help you with some type of organization. It'll help you with your money. It's going to help you feel more nourished. So pay attention to those things because, again, you've unlocked magic. You're working your magic, and the forces of nature are favoring you because you're noticing it. You're working with it. Okay, and Six of Autumn is Six of Pentacles. You've got both cards of the scales here. So the good you do comes back to you, right? This is intentions, choices, decisions. And then it goes the unseen to the seen. Money, resources, things you need to feel comfortable on this earth plane. All right, let's see what else. Achievement. You've leveled up. Don't look at what you haven't done. Look what you have done because you have surpassed something. And I would also say a lot of you may resonate with this too, that you've surpassed, your family members here in a sense, okay, especially evolving at a spiritual level. But yeah, I can see it on the outside too. But be proud of what you have achieved because you are achieving something. You've hit a level of achievement. You're unlocking achievement. Wow. Potential. Let's just dive in a little bit about this achievement. What's this achievement tied to for Aquarius? What is this achievement tied to? We talked about that with that King of Winter. We were just talking about that ego. This is the Devil card. Yeah, you've leveled up. You've achieved not being trapped in situations, patterns, guilt, uh, possessive people, or negative energies, right? The illusion of being trapped. You've achieved this. Look at that, placing too much importance on material items. So you've achieved a balance with the material and the spiritual, right? Getting caught up in fear and worry. We've achieved letting that go. And this is a good indication too that you are winning. You're winning something that has been, playing out some type of negative force. And I'll say this, that is, this is something that was out of your control. But guess what? You're winning because you stayed aligned with something here. So this is really good. Let's see what else. Nope, that is actually it. Now, before we end the reading, let's find out Spirit's final message to you as you walk through this new beginning, or the new doors, okay? Or a new doorway, I should say. So let's find out from Spirit what Spirit's final message for you, Aquarius, as you step through this new doorway. Aquarius's final message from Spirit. Bonds. Stabilizing those bonds. As you step into this new doorway, know that you're coming into bonds that are divinely sent for you, because you've been divinely sent for them. You're the key. Now, before we end the entire reading, a key Spirit message for you is that this key is alive with frequency. Turn it where freedom calls. As you open the door, new realities rush in to meet you. The future listens when you speak. I hope this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.